Yo, what's going on, man? Free game all day, man. Like, subscribe my channel, hit that like button, man. Hey, I know what it is, man. It's cold out here. And it finally got to the point where it's cold in the motherfucker. Talking about it's 29 degrees outside, man. It's cold in the motherfucker officially now. It is that. So, you know, this time of the year is a very critical time. You know, because there's a lot of demanding going on, a lot of holiday demanding, and you have to watch out for these people that you're dealing with. You know, most of the time, this is a year where a lot of guys, and it's not even, I know that the cliche talking about it's cold outside and need somewhere to stay, but I think somebody needs somewhere to stay all the time. I don't think it just happens. I mean, what you think they're gonna do? Stay outside during the summer? You know what I'm saying? But what it is that more people don't come out as often as they do during the summer, so there's not a need to be juggling and ripping and running and flipping and flopping. So a lot of guys, a lot of people tend to jump in relationships in the term of what they call it cuffing season. So it's called cuffing season. That's what it is. And they force a lot of relationships, and they pretend like they just so for you, and they pretend like they just really want to be with you, but it's all a ploy, for the winter. You know what I'm saying? So they can have somebody when it get cold, they ain't got to worry about nothing else. And then time it get warm again, they be ready to get wide open. But right now, it's cuffing season. It's deep in cuffing season. Now, November is the cuffing season month. It is November, Thanksgiving, going into the holidays. That's what this is. So you have to watch out for people who don't have the right intent for you. And it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? You're going to deal with some people who act like they want to be in a relationship. There's going to be some people who act like they just so tired of being single. They might have just got out of their relationship in the beginning of the summer, and now they're ready for a relationship because they're looking for somebody to compensate for that void that they're going to have during the holidays. When Thanksgiving roll around, when Christmas roll around, when New Year's Eve roll around, and no one's there, and it needs somebody to be there. So that's what this is. Be careful, man. Don't be controlled. Don't be forced. Don't be pushed into something. Don't be talked into something. Take your time. I think that's the biggest thing out of what everybody wants. Everybody assumes, and everybody wants to act like they're just gonna be in someone's love with somebody. But you have to take your time, and you have to, get to know people and date them. I remember my mom used to say all the time. She was like, "Y'all don't date no more. Y'all young folks, y'all move, y'all live different." And she's right. She's absolutely right when she says that. She's talking about moving in together, sharing bills, doing everything that you're supposed to do in a relationship, and you can't even tell me this person's middle name. You know what I'm saying? Spend time. Take your time. Take a step back. Just don't be so quick and just such in a hurry to want to act like this motherfucker your wife or motherfucker your husband. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know this person like that. They got benefits. You know what I'm saying? Like, how many times have they really been in it? When was their last real relationship? Like, how did it end? You know what I'm saying? Just take your time. Like, what's the person's color, favorite color, anything? You know what I'm saying? Just taking your time to get to know a person. That's all I'm saying. Don't jump into nothing, because it ain't gonna benefit you at all. You're doing nothing but wasting time. And who wants to continue to waste time? Nobody. Nobody does. So you have to do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Some people definitely have the thought process of they want somebody to do what they want them to do, which is very normal. But you have to watch out for that, because the thing is that you start investing in this person, and the minute that you do something they don't like, they be ready to run. And you're thinking to yourself like, oh, what did I do wrong? I did this wrong. No, you ain't do nothing wrong. It's just that you dealt with somebody who is selfish, and they want somebody to do what they want them to do. They're not worried about, what you want. They're not worried about really investing and really getting to know you. They just want you to do what they want you to do, and that's just how that works. So, that's just what it is. So at the end of the day, the message that I'm sending is that take your time out here in these critical moments, like right now, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause this is deep in cuffing season, and if you have all of a sudden met somebody, like let's say like the end of the summer, you know, or in October or whatever, and they appear to be like they just so for you, you know, just don't rush into nothing. You know, let me say this before I get off this phone real quick. Quit mixing your personal life, your bills, shit that you owe, shit that you gotta get accomplished. Quit mixing that shit up with a person caring about you, a person loving you. I don't know if y'all heard, y'all probably don't want to hear that again. I'm gonna say that one more time. Quit mixing what a person does, a person that give you some things and they help you out, with true interest and somebody genuinely really want to like be with you. Don't mix that up. So let me tell you something. Women are always trying to praise a man with a lot of money. You know, certain women, materialistic women, oh, you got a lot of money, you got a lot of money. But do you understand that a lot of men who know they're getting a lot of money, and they also know that they can do things, that's a form of control. Women do it too. You know, women can do it too, and they know they're getting it. There's a form of control. Don't get that mixed up with a person really caring about you, because at the end of the day, he can be doing that to you and 3 or 4 other women at the same time, and all of them be thinking that he really give a fuck. He giving that money away, he doing that shit so you can have somewhere to go, have access to your life, so he can get a hot meal, so he can come over there and lay up when he want to, so he can do certain shit. That's the whole purpose of that. So, like I said before, that can kind of include in cuffing season as well. But it is what it is, man. Y'all just take what I say for, it is for what it is, and just do that, man. But y'all be easy, man.